we have created this static table and we have displayed all the data related to that particular fields. Okay, now we are going to start writing the PHP code and we are going to fetch whatever data is available inside the cart. That data we are going to fetch and dynamically we are going to display that data here. Okay, now this kind of interface we are going to make. Whatever data we are having inside the database, that we are just displaying here. Now for operations I am having two columns here, but here you can see for operation I am having update and remove because I have given here paragraphs. Now instead of this, if I just write here button into 2, first I will be writing here update, then I am just going to write here remove. I will save this. Now if I refresh this one, now here I am having update and remove, and also for this operation I will just write here call span is equal to 2. Okay, what it is going to do, it is going to give 2 column space. Okay, now once it is done, for buttons we should be adding some stylings. Now inside this we are having this thing. I will just come here, I will copy this button class and here I am just going to paste. I will copy this one, paste and paste. I will save this. Now if I refresh this one, here I am having update button and remove button. If you want to add borders, you can give, or else you can just remove the borders. Okay, it doesn't matter. Now for this image also we should be adding some stylings. Now for this image I will be adding class. I will just write here cart image. I will copy this and inside this style.css I am just going to paste that one. For this I will just give width I will be giving 50 pixel and height also I will be giving 50 pixel. I will save this. I will refresh this one. Okay, now you can see the stylings is not been applied. So I will just copy this entire class and inside cart.php itself I am just going to create internal stylings. Now below this I will be writing here style. Okay, sometimes it happens for you, if it is working then you can write external stylings, but as of now I am just going to write here internal stylings. I will refresh this one. Now you can see the class has been applied and here I am having this output. Now let me just increase this one. I will just write here EIT and EIT. I will save this. I will refresh this one. Okay, now here I am having this image. Okay, we are done with this. Now what we are going to do is, first we are going to fetch the data from the database. Okay, now totally 5 items I am having inside the database. You can see on top of cart I am having 5. So all the 5 items should be displayed here. Okay, that is the dynamic data should be displayed here. Okay, I am fetching the product title, I am fetching the image of the product, and also I am just fetching the price of that product. So for that, now here I will be coming below this. Okay, we are having this table head. Inside this table body I have to display that one. I will just come here below this table body. Now here I am just going to start writing the PHP code to display dynamic data. Now inside common functions.php we have already created this total cart price function. When we created this file, whatever price I was having related to that product, we fetched that one. Using the same function we are going to fetch the product title and also we are going to fetch the product price. Okay, using this function itself we are going to work now. Okay, if you have not seen this one, if you have not seen this session, then you have to refer the previous session to understand what it is happening and why we are using this function. Now directly I am just going to copy the code. I am not going to return anything. I am just going to copy the code till here. I don't want this echo, only till here I am just going to copy this entire code. I will copy this one and inside cart.php, below this I will be writing PHP syntax. And here I am just going to paste that code. I have just copied the entire code. From this code we have seen the relationship between two tables and we have fetched the product price. You can see we are fetching the product price. First we are having this IP address, we are just fetching the IP address. Then we are having total price. I am selecting that particular IP address from the cart details table. I am executing this query. Then finally I am just fetching this product ID from the cart table. Then whatever cart ID I got, from there I am just selecting the products, whatever products I am having. Then finally I am executing, I am fetching that products, and here we are having this array and array sum. We have completely seen about this array and array sum. Okay, now what we are going to do is, I have to fetch the product title, I have to fetch the product image, and also I have to fetch the product price. Now here I have given here array, so the products will be stored in this fashion, but I want individual product price. So below this I'll just create one variable, I'll just write here price table. Inside this I'll just write here row product price. I'll just remove this one, as of now I don't need this. Row product price. From products table I just have to fetch the product price. Product price. This series is the continuation of each and every session. If you don't watch previous session, then you will not understand what we are doing in these sessions. I have fetched the product price. Then in the same way I have to fetch the product title. I'll just write here product title is equal to, I'll just copy this, I'll paste that one. Instead of this product price, I'll just copy this one, title, I'll copy, and here I'm going to paste. Then in the same way, product image, image 1, copy and paste. I have just fetched product price, product title and product image 1 from the products table. Okay, whatever ID it is getting matched, for that particular products I am fetching all these things. Okay, this is the array product, this is the price, normal price, this is the title, and this is the image. Then we are having this array sum, and finally we are having this total price. Whatever value we are having inside that one, that will be added, and this total price we are going to display in subtotal. Now this entire thing is included inside the while itself. I'll just copy this to closing while. I'll copy this one, I'll cut from here, and below this tr I'll be writing the PHP code. I'll just paste that one and I'll just close this PHP code. Okay, I'm just closing this entire section here. Now this section will also be included in this one. I'll save this. Now if I refresh this one, you can see totally 5 times I'm having this apple. Why? Because inside this cart I am having 5 items, so that items will be displayed here, and I have wrapped this entire thing inside while loop, so that is the reason I am getting. Okay, this is running each and every time. Unless and until my products are present, this is going to run. If I don't give this one here, and directly if I just close here, I'll save this. Now if I refresh this one, you can see I will not be having any change, because this while loop is getting stopped here and I have not printed anything here. So you can write here echo and you can print entire thing. Okay, it completely depends on you what you want to do. You can write echo or you can just close that one here. I'll be writing PHP, paste, I'll just close. Now I'll save this, and from here I'm just going to remove. I'll save. Now if I refresh this, you can see 5 times I'm getting this apple. Now in place of this, I just have to display the product title. I'll copy this product title. Here I'll be writing PHP code, paste product title, save this. I'll refresh this one. Okay, now here I'm not having any product title because I have not displayed this one. So for that I'm just going to write here echo. If we write echo, only then we are going to get the result. Now you can see all the product title, whatever I am having inside the cart, that product items is been displayed. Now here I have to display the image. I'll just copy this PHP code. Here in place of this, I'm just going to paste that one. I'll just write here product image 1. Product image 1. I'll save this. I'll refresh this one. Now you can see all the images whatever I am having inside the database, that is been displayed for me. And also I'm just going to give one more property inside CSS. Here I'm just going to write object fit to be contain. Object fit is equal to contain. Okay, so that my images will not get squeezed. Now if I refresh this one, I will be having proper images with proper ratio. Now I have to display the price. So in the same way how we have displayed the product title and product image, I'll just copy this. And here I'm going to paste. Now inside this I'll just write this one. Okay, product price we have fetched here, price table. I'll copy this and here I'm just going to paste that one. And also I'll just give this symbol. I'll save this. Now if I refresh this one, you can see the price is also been updated. Okay, now we have done with this. Now for this input field, if you want to reduce the width, then also you can do that one. Let me just come. Now for this input field, we are having type text. Now here I'll just add the class. Class I'll be giving here form control. Form control. and also I am just going to give width to be 50. I will save this. Now if I refresh this one, here I am having this input field. Okay, instead of giving form control, you can give here form input as well. I will save this. Now if I refresh this one, here I am having this input field with width is equal to 50. Okay, now we are done with this basic stylings. We have fetched the dynamic data from the database. I will come to cart details table, and from here I am just going to delete one data. Okay, now here we are having all these things. Totally 5 data I am having. When I click on this, all the 5 data has been displayed. Now from here I am just going to remove this dairy milk ID here. Okay, let me just remove this 4th one. Okay, I'll refresh this one. Now only 4 items will be displayed. Okay, this is how we are going to display this one. Now here dynamic data we have to display. We should not display the static data. So we have fetched this total price. I'll just copy this one, and inside this I'm just going to paste that. So before that, let me just copy this PHP. Here I'll be pasting that one, and inside this I'm just going to write here total price. I'll copy this total price, and here I'm just going to paste. I'll save this. Now if I refresh this one, you can see total sum, whatever I'm having here, 2000, 2100, 2400, 2600. Total sum will be displayed here. Now we have fetched whatever data we are having inside the cart. Next we are going to work on how to update the quantity, how to remove the items, and also we are going to see how to work on this checkout button. Okay, you can just see here below this table body I have just written this PHP code. Whatever code we have written previously for total cart price, I have just copied the entire thing. I have pasted here, and from there I have just fetched this product title, product image, and product price. Then wherever we want to display these sections, okay, that is product title, product image, product price, I am just displaying here using this PHP code. Then finally I am just closing this while loop here. Okay, you should not forget this one. You should be closing this. You can do like this, or directly you can just write here echo, and inside this echo you can pass this entire code. Then you have to change this. Wherever we are having double quotes, we just have to change to single quotes. So instead of doing that, I have just done this one. Okay, both will work. You can write the code in any ways. There are multiple ways of writing the code. It completely depends on your choice, how you want to write and how you want to display that code. Okay, now we have done with fetching the data from the database. Next we are going to work on update quantity.